Comes one with the fabric. So it's not just ironing on. This is separate. Then this is totally different. We've got the best bundle that you could get any place, because if you don't have a Cricut, this is your day to get one. We've got the Cricut Air 2, normally $299 on its own. We've got a $434 value because we're including the $131 infusible inks, and you're getting the Air for only $229. So choose your rose, your blue, your lilac, or your mint. We'll show those two. Ooh, you're wearing the lilac top too.
Well, I'm a little blue. Kind of
lilac blue.
Yeah,
yes, pretty.
Yeah, but lilac and the mint, all four colors they're known to you from the Cricut Maker, but the Air 2 now comes in a refreshed color palette. And let me just open this one just to show you. The color is inside and out. So the entire machine is washed in the color of your choice. And today there's a easy press in the 10 by 12 that matches each one of these colors as well.
We've never had colors to match in the easy press.
No, we're matching the Air 2.
This is exciting.
Well, Shannon, what's really important about what we brought today, especially from Cricut, is the idea of stepping into an electronic cutting machine, right? The idea of being able to upgrade your crafting abilities, be your creative best, and you can do that with the Explore Air 2. It cuts hundreds of materials, but we've bundled it with the brand new, what is called a consumable, meaning when we cut things with the machine, it's like paper and cardstock and vinyl and iron-on. Well, we have a brand new way to iron on with Infusible Ink, and it's bundled with the machine and without.
With and without. So if you already have a Cricut machine, whether it's your Maker or your Air 2, you're good. You can get the bundle on its own for $59. It's still an amazing value. That's $131 value. We're gonna explain how that works. That's on 4 flexible payments. That's your smart deal. And then with your Explore 2, $229, which is normally $299 for the machine. You're saving $70 plus an additional $131 for the entire bundle that comes with it.
So one of the things I know is it's always the best value that you can find when we come to HSN with special things like this. So Infusible Ink is, this is actually a sheet of 12 by 12 ink. And on the back, it has the transfer material. The sheet is already, it's ink on top of the transfer material. You're going to cut in the design of your choice, and you're going to infuse it onto the surface of a project. And so what that looks like is that I have in my hand what is known as traditional heat transfer vinyl, where it sits on the surface, there's an edge to the design. It's, you know, you can, you use it and you wash it, but it does crack and peel, and it moves around over time, right? Now with Infusible Ink, we're now going into Technicolor with our cuts, and we're infusing the design into the fabric. It becomes, it's a dyeing experience, right? So you're taking your design, you're infusing the ink into a poly blend surface, and it's now one with the fabric. So it's a whole different process of thinking through how you want to design in Technicolor.
That's incredible. Now this brand new technology, it's new to us here at HSN. It does need to be used with the special fabrication. So this bundle includes the t-shirt, the coaster.
Well, no, right? I'm just showing you, so Cricut designed an entire suite of surfaces that you can infuse.
Like compatible surfaces,
yeah, all
right?
compatible. Okay. Look for that compatibility seal. You're getting actually a tote bag with the 12 sheets of Infusible Ink that you're getting in the bundle. And the tote bag, you see how, like it's as if it has been printed, but it's not on top. It's all the way in. And so you're getting, I'm just gonna go back through it. So there's 12 sheets of Infusible Ink, and a brand new patterned set where you're getting splash pad, and then you're getting the solids to match, and the 4 sheets of black. It comes with transfer, a butcher paper. The transfer adhesive is already on the back. But here's where it gets fun, Shannon, especially for you crafting with your daughter. You have Infusible Ink pens, and there's 5 of those. And then there's the tote bag, and you'll see that it says Infusible Ink compatible, and this is coming with it. And then the entire suite of Cricut tools is coming with the bundle. So if you choose the machine or just the Infusible Ink bundle, you get all of that.
This is incredible. Okay, so this is item number 085468. You can call on the phone here at HSN and order by talking to a representative. You can also go to hsn.com and order that way. Now, these infusible inks, they need to be used with some sort of a heat transfer, right? So we suggest the Easy Press because it's designed specifically to work with the infusible ink. We've got a very special price on our Easy Press as well, but this is unlike any other heat transfer that you've ever done because it's not plasticky, the colors are so vibrant, and then it can print on any of the compatible fabrics, and we're including that tote with it. $131 additional value. If you want to buy it separately, $59. If you want to get the $299 Air 2, which is your cutting and drawing machine, then you can get that as well for an incredible value today, and it's on 5 flexible payments. Now, the Easy Press we have on a special value today as well. That item number is there, 085778, and we have that available in 4 sizes. We've got the mini coming up in just a little bit. But this is the, what do we call this one? The Papa Bear.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. So what I'm doing is I'm preparing my surface, and you'll do that. So I'm going to back up just a little bit. You'll design in Design Space, and you'll cut your design on your Cricut Explore Air 2. And when you're doing that, I was using my iPad to choose that design, and you see the flamingo, and it's the press of a button. You tell the machine that you want to cut in your infusible ink, and this design, I weeded my design. This is the negative of that design. I can now use it on a tote bag or on a t-shirt, but I'm infusing it into this t-shirt surface in 40 seconds. You have to have the Easy Press too because you have to get up to 400 degrees.
Okay.
And one of the things that's recommended is that your design be smaller than your Easy Press. So that's a reason you want to have the 10 by 12.
Okay. And now we actually have a question, by the way. We're live on Facebook, so you can always ask any of your questions. Yes, everything ships to you for $5 in your crafting order. Connie's asking what the difference is between the Cricut Air and the Cricut Maker.
Well, I'd love to answer that, but I want to show you what needs to come right off of this. Okay, so imagine, this is the splash pad. This is that beautiful splash pad that you're getting. The infusible ink is transferred from this paper to the garment, okay? And we're talking about, this is what it looked like before it cut. And so it's got, it's hand painted, right? It looks amazing. Now, when the transfer happens, now we have a flake-proof, peel-proof surface. The design is one with the material, and the vibrancy is like no other iron-on transfer. With the texture, you see, it looks like we painted it.
It really does, and it feels soft. There's no line of demarcation because it's not vinyl.
Right.
It's not, you're not ironing something on there, you're infusing that ink into the fabric.
So let me back up and answer that important question about what was the difference between the Air 2 and the Maker. One of the things that you want to, if you're considering purchasing an electronic cutting machine, what's really important to know is that your Cricut Maker is the ultimate cutting machine, meaning it's got 10 times the cutting pressure of the Explore family of products. It's for cutting through chipboard and wood and things if you're doing more industrial type cutting. The Air 2 is your paper crafting dream of a tool. It's going to cut and draw in the same pass. It's going to link your Cricut cartridges to your Cricut.com account. It's going to cut all of these wonderful materials, and it can draw at the same time, which I will show you.
Yes, and speaking of drawing, you can draw now with infusible ink because you're getting the infusible ink markers included.
Yes, and they go right here in the clamp A, and as you're working with this, you're going to tell the machine what you want it to draw. And I'm gonna actually take a regular laser copy paper, laser compatible copy paper, and tell the machine to draw my design, and it's going to now be able to transfer to my tote bag, which let me just show you, which is really, really fun. So we're just gonna start again. One of the things that you have to do to prepare your surface is you have to use the butcher paper, okay, and it has to have about 15 seconds of warm up before you can transfer your design. Okay.
Okay.
So you're working with a Cricut approved surface.
Right.
Has a poly blend to it, so it will accept the dye.
All right.
All right. So it won't work on 100% cotton.
Okay, and it's really easy, and I know Cricut every day is adding new and more infusible ink compatible, but it just has this little stamp on it right there. It's really easy, and you're getting the tote included. But there are T-shirts and coasters that are infusible ink compatible from Cricut. So really the sky's the limit as to what you can do with with this entire set that you're getting.
Shannon, when you're cutting or drawing on the machine with the Air 2, you want to do that as a mirror image, because this was all drawn with the pen. It's going to go on the face of my tote bag, and I'm going to use what's a brand new heat resistant tape to keep this in place as I infuse it into the tote bag. And it's as easy as this, right? So 40 seconds, nice flat even surface, and even pressure while you're transferring the design. Now, there are 100,000 designs in Cricut, in the Cricut design space, in the Cricut Access, meaning, and then more are added every day. There's fonts and projects, and you can choose from all these amazing things that people like me have designed.
That's incredible. I mean, that's really, really amazing. This, if you're watching right now and if your mind is blown, trust us on this. Very simple to use once you get it home. There are lots of tutorials on how to use it. It's very simple. I know it looks really complicated, but when you use this with your tablet or your laptop, you are really able to access so much more than you ever dreamed of. And now with the new infusible inks, this is really going to take everything to the next level. If you see the coasters and you wanted to be able to get the coasters as well, we do have those available, but I'm guessing just for a limited time. That comes with the heat resistant tape as well. So we do have a set of 8 of the coasters, round and square, and the heat resistant tape.
Did you see what just happened?
Holy cow.
Like, so this is when you're crafting by yourself, right, in your craft room, and you have a moment like I just had right here by myself going, oh my God, look at what just happened, because I have a piece of copy paper, right, that was drawn with the machine. The design was drawn with the machine, and it was infused into the tote bag in 40 seconds.
Do we have to let it cool? Can I touch it?
It's ready to go. Isn't that fun?
Incredible.
So it is, you know, one of the things that infusible ink is important is to keep it dry, and you store it in a dark place, meaning that it's sensitive to water because it is an ink. But look at what you're now able to do with this new material. There's nothing like it in the world.
It's unbelievable, and it's so vibrant. You're getting all of the papers you need, plus the markers, plus the tote, included either on its own $59.95, which normally would be $131 and change, or you can order it with that Cricut Explore Air 2, normally $299 today, $229, and it includes that $131 of the infusible ink. So you could just hand draw if you wanted to?
I'm glad you picked up on that, because so imagine sitting with your grandchildren and doodling with the infusible ink pens, right? To do this, you actually do have to do a mirror image. So you would upload your drawing into the design space for free, right?
Okay.
And mirror image, and then have the machine draw all of this for you. And it infuses it straight into the t-shirt. It's amazing.
Oh my goodness.
It's revolutionary even.
And professional and then long-lasting results. Now, do we have to baby it when we wash it? Can you just throw it in the machine?
It's a tumble dry on low, and you want to wash on cool, so you just don't want to add the heat back to this.
That makes sense.
Because it is an ink, but it is permanent. You just want to treat it, with a lighter hand than you would. Don't wash on high,
right?
On high heat. So Craft Addict, isn't that fun? So One of the things about the Infusible ink today is that we have it all here at HSN, everything that Cricut has made for this program. And so these blanks of the tote bags, there are coasters that you can infuse that are a ceramic and then an aluminum coaster. They'll take this amazing material just by using your Easy Press and infusing it to the surface.
What an incredible gift. This is the perfect time to be able to get this. Not only are you saving hundreds of dollars today on the set, but you're also able to get and create gifts now that you can give for a fraction of the cost and all personalized. So here are your choices. You can get the Infusible ink set on its own for $59.95. It's a $131 value, where you get the papers, you get 12 of the ink sheets, 4 of the splash pad pattern sheets, 4 of the solid bright sheets, 4 of the solid black sheets, the canvas tote bag as well, and the 5-piece basic tool set with 5 of the infusible markers. Or you can add it in with your Air 2, and then you choose the rose, that blue in the front. On the other side, you've got your lilac or the mint. Normally, that's a $299 machine. Today, it's $229, and you're getting the entire Infusible ink set as well. While you have a chance, add in that, the heat. Why can't I think of it? I'm just looking at, thank you. I was like, it's easy to say, it's the Easy Press. This is the big one, right, that we're showing here?
It is, and so I'm gonna take the tote bag that you're getting in your bundle, and I've cut a design that you're gonna love because it's very me, and we're going to infuse it into the face of the tote bag. One of the things that I'm using the mat that comes with the Easy Press on the bottom. I also have a mat inside my tote bag with a piece of cardstock on top of the mat, because the Infusible ink dissolves very quickly, and so I'm using butcher paper in between the machine and the tote bag, and it comes in your Infusible ink bundle. The butcher paper does.
It's everything that you need.
It's readily available.
I love it.
It's
if you have a Cricut Explorer, if you have a Cricut Maker, you can use the Infusible ink with it. You might just want to get the Infusible ink set on its own, $59.95. If you want that Easy Press machine, we have the 9x9 at $60 off. It's only $129 today. That's a big special. The 6x7 is under $80, and then that 12x10 is on a big sale as well.
Look how fun!
How cute that is.
So I, of course, have to have Georgie, my cat, goes to stay with someone while I'm traveling to HSN, and so Georgie has to have his food bag. So there you go, cat mom. We should just personalize this with Georgie. You're able to infuse this amazing design image into all these amazing surfaces. So Cricut's really outdone themselves once again.
Yes. Oh, and we've been waiting. I heard news of this a while ago, and you shared that with me, that this was coming. So it's here. It's finally here, and we've got the best value you're going to find anywhere. So if you're on the phone, you're welcome to wait there. You can go to hsn.com. This is incredibly popular, and just quite frankly, we did not bring in enough for all of the millions of crafters that we have out there. Now, if you wanted to get the